Assalamualaikum everyone, how are you guys? I am your host Arfat Azim, and this is the new project. Today I start right now, guys. So, guys, everyone, welcome my new project, and let's talking about right now, guys. This is the headline and new project. Initial listing and get to list CYS and Almanac and US for future and trading get prep the DX and margin loan and bought and coffee convert convert and auto invest. So let's talking about right now, guys. um, to offer more and delivers trading option get will support CYS and CYS and the CYS and the Almanac and Talus and US in future trading and get prep DX margin loan and bought copy and convert and auto invest following the schedule and below and stay tuned and enjoy the experience, guys. So this is the future, and this is the CYS USDT pay-per and contract trading will be available ongoing, and this is the 10 to 10 o'clock UTC and December 11, 2025 with up and 220x leverage can be selected at the time of the order and placement. So the date of the CYS pay-per contract. This is the pricing. So future trading, and this is the pricing, guys, and this is the live update price, and this is the CYS USDT, and this is the pricing, and this is the momentum. So this is the 1 hour candlestick you see now, guys, and this is the what is the candlestick and 1 hour, and this is the viewpoint, and this is the 24 uh, cent 96 cent, guys, and right now, guys. And let's talking about right now, guys. And this is the learn about CY Federal contract, and this is the and Almanac USDT Federal contract trading will be available get of this at 2 o'clock and 10 UTC and December 11, 2025 with up to 20x leverage and can be selected at the time and of the order and placement. So the date of the Almanac and Federal contract, and this is the USDT Federal Almanac. So this is the almanac, and this is the pricing, and this is the talking about right now, guys. So almost minus 24 and point 22, and this is the candlestick. So 1 hour candlestick you see now, guys, and this is the big dumping this momentum. So this is the short trading course. Trading is the best of the option right now. And market condition I explain right now, guys. So this is the short trading, guys. Almanac USDT Febutral. This is the best option. You the short trading, guys. So guys, and let's talking about right now, guys. And USDT put contract trading will be available on Gate this 30 to 10, and this is the December and 11 2022 with up to 20x leverage and the scan of the selected at the time and of the order and placement. So trade of the US pivotal contract and future USDT, and this is the learn of the US and this contract get and the future introducing and the contract and details future USDT, guys. So the note, guys. So this is the note, and this is the talking about right now. Copy and bots and trading for the above. The pivotal contract will be available within 1 hour after the future and listing. So listing time if there and the significant price and the volatility during the pre-listing phase and the future and the listing may be and the delay and get will and that just that exit listing and this according actual the market condition guys. So this is the viewpoint and the traditional formatted and the adjustment and to and the mitigate market risks and this optimize user trading experience get will and the adjust trading and parameters and the including and the funding rates and trick the size maximum leverage risks and the limit and maintain its margin and requirement as of the needed and the based on actual and market condition guys. So this is the get prep of the DX trading and this is the get prep DX will be also list and CYS USDT protocol contact and simultaneously and trade now and this is the get prep DX will be also almanac USDT protocol contact and simulationly and trade of the right now and this is the link and get prep of the DX also USDT and perpetual context simulation and trade now. So more of the product and details and tutorials for the prep DX visit and this is the talking about. So this is the US USDT and three coin and this is the right now guys and 1 hour candlestick guys. So you see now guys market and this is the three coin and this is the short coin right now guys. So I explaining right now guys and three in this project that and this is the connected almost three coin guys. So you must be watching my video you guys. 1 hour candlestick you see now guys and the market is the continuously down and this is the you guys and this is the best of the close and this is the short term and this is the close guys. So you be a big opportunity right now guys and this is the market is the downside and this is the close short guys I talking about right now. So US USDT and this is the pivotal contact and almost guys and this is the three coin guys. So CY USDT, Almanac USDT, US USDT. So this is the talking about right now guys and this is the margin loan guys and margin loan and talking about right now guys margin loan the loan service and margin and trading for CYS will be available 10 to 10 and UTCD on December 11 2025 at the same time CYS simple and of the flexible crypto loan and this flex crypto loan service will be support. So number this is the talking about the loan service and margin and trading for the almanac and will be available at 12 to 10 and UTC on December 11 and 2025 at the same time almanac simple and of the flexible crypto loan and fixed and the crypto loan service will be supported guys. So this is the talking about right now guys the loan service and margin and trading US will be available in 30 and 10 UTC on December 11 in 2025 at the same time as US and this is the simple and flexible crypto loan and the fixed or the crypto loan service will be supported. So convert. This is the three coin and margin loan, and this is the convert three coin. Name the number one guys, and this is the CYS convert future will be available on hour after CYS spot trading and goes live and allowing the user instantly and convert and CYS to USDT or other support of the token. So number two, guys, and this is the almanac. The almanac convert feature will be available on 1 hour after the almanac export trading goes live allowing the user instantly convert almanac to USDT or other support of the token. So number three, guys, and this is the US convert future will be available on hour after the US trading and goes live and allow to instantly convert US to USDT or other in supported the token. So auto invest, guys. So this is the CYS the auto, and this is an CYS auto invest and future will be available 1 hour after the CYS spot and the market goes live and supporting invest and intervals and starts as a hourly and daily, guys. So number this is the two token and this is the Almanac Auto Invest and future will be available 1 hour after the Almanac Sport and this goes live and supporting investment intervals and starts a hourly and daily, guys. Daily. So number three, guys, and this is the US Auto Invest and future will be available on our and after US spot market goes live, supporting and the investment intervals such as hourly and daily, guys. Hourly and daily, guys. So let's talking about right now, guys, and related article. So, I talking about right now, guys, how to margin, and this is the best option and margin, and this is the talking about right now. So, funding rate and funding, guys. So, this is the what is the funding rate I talking about right now, guys, and this is future, and this is the funding rate, and what is the funding rate, guys. So, let's talking about the funding rate is the mechanism and predict predict fee and payment and system between a long and short position and holders at the purpose and is to ensure that perpetual and future purchases and replicate and their underlying and asset the price more accurately, promoting and converges the between the future and spot price. Uh, Funding payment occur only in between a long short position, the holder and the exchange and does not the charge and at any fee and the when the future rate and the is the positive and long position holder pay short the position holder and conversely and when the funding rate and the negative short of the position holder and long position holder and the future and the inter interval barriers and for of the contract with a 8 hour and settlement and the cycle and funding and the settle and 00 UTC and 08 UTC of this time and this and 16 of the UTC and daily and for the contact with a 4 hour cycle and settlement occur and at of the 0.00 and 0.04 of the clock and 8 clock 12 clock and 16 clock and 20 clock and the UTC more information about the funding and intervals and the upper and low and limited and funding rate, the future market fees and this contact of the detail fees. So how funding rate and calculated, guys. Funding rate. formula. So premium index max zero impact, bid price index price max zero, index price impact price, and the index price and funding rate equal average premium index and plus clamp and the interval interest current and premium index and 0.05 and 0.05% average and the premium index made, and this is the premium index refers and the to the arithmetic and mean and of all premium index value and calculate and during the current funding and the interval and final settlement funding rate and the clamp and the average funding rate and the F max F max and the where of the F max and F max are the upper and lower limits of the funding rate. So this can be found this funding rate phase and this is the funding rate and premium index and calculate and every 60 second and get of the future have the default daily interest and rate of the 0.03 and for this 8 of the hour and settlement cycle but interest 0.01 of this on of the gate and reserve and right and adjust funding limited and under extreme and market of the condition. So guys, this is the impact price of the um, calculation and assume the order books and is as follow with the impact amount and this is the 2000 USDT and bid ask levels and ask 3 price amount BTC and order value USDT. So ask 3 ask 2 ask 1 bit 1 and bit 2 bit 3. So guys, and this is the order value USDT and this is the calculation impact of the price. This is the impact price and how to funding fee and you see now guys and this is the bit one water value and this is the 5000 USDT less than 20,000 USDT amount and this is the you see now guys and calculation guys so you and this is the USDT and this is the impact price. So how funding fee calculation right now guys and this is the important and funding fee are the calculate and uh, funding fee and position value multiple funding rate USDT M contract position value mark price position and contract multiple and coin M and contract position and size contract multiple market and price of the detail example and C value and quotation. So guys, this is the example and talking about right now guys and user holder a long position on of the BTC withdrawal contract the position size on of this and 10,000 contract the contract and multiplier and is of the 0.0001 BTC. The current market price is of the 95,000 USDT. The current funding rate of the 0.01 2% position value and the USDTM contract and market price and position size of the contract multiplier and this is the 95,000 of this 10,000 multiple 0.0001 this is the 95,000 USDT and funding fee and position value and funding rate and this is the 95,000 and multiple 0.02%, and this is the 95,000 and multiple 0.0002, and this is the equal to 19 USDT user pay and 90 USDT for of this funding to interval. So funding fee settle mean. So at the end of each and funding interval and user fee or receive and funding fee based on the final funding rate user and put and the monitor and the margin ratio and the prevent liquidation is in of the isolated margin and more mode, and this include classic and future mode and signal currency and margin mode and multi-currency margin mode, and this funding fee and deducated from or added to the margin of the corresponding and isolated position in the cross-margin mode, and including classic and future mode and signal and currency and margin mode and multi-currency margin mode and portfolio margin and funding fee and dedicated and from or added to the corresponding coin, and equality and in cross margin processing may take up to 1 second. For example, if the trade and the open a position and 0. This is the UTC tag, and funding may still and be charged to receive depending on whether and the trade and in the trade is the paying or the receiving in that interval. So adjust, this is the adjust and funding rate of the parameters. So get and may and periodically adjust funding rate and limit and funding intervals to adapt to market and condition, and reserve the right and modify these and parameters at any time. So guys, an automatic adjust mechanism of the funding and interval. So if a market and funding rate and reaches its upper to lower and limit at the settlement, and the system and automatically change and the funding interval to 1 hour, and no free or and the announcement will be made and will if the funding rate and does not of the reach and limit, but the platform decide to adjust and funding interval at the announcement will be issue other adjustment and will also be announced in advance. So example guys, and this is the example, and take out the BTC USDT pivotal contract, and as an example the upper and lower and limited and 0 point plus 0.3% and minus 0.3% default, and the funding intervals is 8 hour and scenario and one other automatic adjustment at of this at of the UTC and July and 9 of the 2025 funding rate and reach, and this is the plus of the 0.3 or of the minus 0.3% next of the funding interval and automatically adjust to 1 hour and next settlement and 9 UTC no prior an announcement and scenario and not automatic adjustment and 7 UTC and July and 9 and 2025 funding date and 0.3 at of the UTC and funding rate 0.25 and funding interval remaining and this 8 hours scenario and 3 and the manual adjustment without the announcement of this 8 UTC on July 9, 2025 funding rate and 0.1% and platform decided to auto manually and change the funding interval to 1 hour and the announcement made an advance is in playing and change and the implementation time. So this is the related article. What is the insurance fund, guys? So this is the talking about right now, guys. The insurance. What is the insurance part? Let's talking about right now. The insurance fund is the risk and the buffering and the mechanism and established by and get for the determines and trading and purpose to reduce to market impact of the liquidation and during the extreme and the market condition protect and counterparts and low and the like hood and or the triggering and auto and delivering ADL and the secondary market and cannot of the four players for the liquidation or what are the insurance and fund are the step token and the over and unfilled and variation and ensuring the liquidation the purpose and is of the complete in and orderly and manner and the preventive the negative account and balance. Please note the insurance and the fund does not of the cover individual trading those and this cannot replace user own risk and management measure. So guys, how the insurance and fund the work. This is a very important. When liquidation the triggered and the liquidation system that take over the position and submission order to the secondary and the market at the bank bankruptcy and the price if the market liquidity is the inflation and the order and cannot be fully filled and the insurance and the fund will be taken the overwhelming and the unfilled amount and the settles it's at the bank price and the fund and participate and thought the liquidation process until the liquidation is complete. The details and of the liquidation can be and fund on the liquidation mechanism page. So if the extreme penalty, the prevent and this insurance and fund of the firm fully mm, absorbing and the pending and this liquidation order the ADL and mechanism will be triggered and this system will be delivered and the counterparts the position is sequenced until and liquidation is complete. Details of the ADL mechanism can be found in the auto deliveries and the ADL phase and bankruptcy price of the calculation, guys. So this is the work and this cross margin mode and the long position and bankruptcy price and the mark price and one maintenance and margin ratio plus and take of the fee rate cut margin multiple of the margin ratio, and this is the one and take fee rate and the short position bank of crop price, and this is the mark price and multiple and 1 plus maintenance and the margin ratio and the take of the fee ratio and margin ratio 1 plus take of the fee ratio and the isolated and the margin mode and the long position bankruptcy price average entry fee and the initial margin and contact multiplier and position and one take of the fee and size and short term position and bankruptcy and the price average entry fee and the initial margin and contact multi-filler and position. This is the multi-filler and position size and one plus of the take of the fee ratio and the for details explain of the bank of and the price of the calculation fees of the record, and this is the liquidation price of the bank of price of the calculation. So insurance fund and balance and history. User can view and the current balance and historical change and for of the insurance fund balance is with filter available by contact type and this time and the balance and typical update and this delay, and this is the time it is subject to and the phase of the display. So inflow how outflow and this of the time insurance fund inflow remain and maintenance remain after liquidation execution and manually injection and get of the profit and generate and from head handling and liquidation order if any, and outflow loose and the incorrect and part of the handling liquidation orders if any. So example guys, and this is the example if